So as of 12:01 a.m. early this morning, late last night, whatever you want to call it, the writer's strike has been lifted. Now, that doesn't mean things are done. Things are not done. There still is some things that have to be sorted out. What has to happen is we have to go through a committee, I believe. Let me find it here. I just had it. Before the contract goes wide to the guild for a vote, which the guild has to vote on it themselves, the negotiating committee has to first vote on the deal and then send it to the WGA West and the WGA East boards for approval. And then if the boards give okay on the final draft of the agreement, then the document goes before the larger membership for a ratification vote, which this could all happen in the next, say, a few days to a week, whatever. But by lifting the strike, now people are back to work. At least the writers are back to work. Now, there's some things here that a few things that have been leaked out as far as some of the details. From what I can see here, there is a, well, I'll just show you guys here. There's a 5% pay bump, streaming bonuses and protections against AI using their work as they can now return to their jobs after a 148-day strike. That's the title of this article here. So we got the 5% pay bump, we got streaming bonuses, we got protections against AI. AI can't write or rewrite literary material, and AI-generated material will not be considered source material under the MBA. Writer can choose to use AI when performing writing services if the company consents and provided that the writer follows applicable company policies. But the company can't require a writer to use AI. Company must disclose to the writer if any materials given to the writer have been generated by AI or incorporate AI. And the WGA reserves the right to assert that exploitation of writers' material to train AI is prohibited by MBA or other law. So those are a few things that came out. We have staffing requirements now, minimum TV writers, depending on how, from what I'm seeing here, depending on how many episodes are in a series, will determine the size of the writing staff and the composition of the writing staff. We've got improved residuals. Says here, made for streaming titles that are viewed by 20% or more of the service's domestic subscribers in the first 90 days of release, or first 90 days of any subsequent year that the title is on the platform, writers will receive a bonus ranging of $9,000 to $16,400 for a TV episodes and $40,500 for a feature film with a budget over $30 million. That's going to take effect January 1 next year. Bonuses are equal to 50% of the fixed domestic and foreign residual, even though the viewership threshold is only based on U.S. subscribers. Interesting. Again, we got the protections against AI. Screenwriters, policy of ensuring that a vast majority of screenwriters will get a second step or paid to do at least one rewrite of a draft screenplay. A second step is required whenever a writer is hired for a first draft screenplay for 200% of the minimum or less, including the original and non-original screenplays. So yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. But again, the writer's strike is over. Now we turn to the Screen Actors Guild, the actors that are still on strike. Their strike's gone on now for 75 days. And I don't know if they're gonna go back to the negotiating table or not here shortly, but we'll see how long that one goes for. Needless to say, the Screen Actors Guild, their next target is video games. In fact, Let's see. I just saw it here the other day. I don't see it here on the front page of Variety, but there was an article that's floating around out there about how now the Screen Actors Guild have voted to strike against video games. So we'll see where that goes. Oh, and one other thing. Looks like the late night talk shows will be back first. I think they're saying maybe possibly next week. Daytime talk shows will probably follow shortly thereafter. So the propaganda is going to return, unfortunately. So that's all I got for now, guys. Just wanted to put out this quick video here that the writer's strike is indeed over. Share your thoughts and comments down below. While you're at it, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this video out with your friends and family. Hit that notification bell to get notified when my content's available here on YouTube. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.